Hi, 8th graders. I'm so excited to meet you virtually. My name is Mrs. Anderson and I will be your math teacher this year. I grew up in a small town in Nebraska. The town is called Valentine. There are 2,820 people in Valentine. To put that into perspective for you, there are about 2,400 students enrolled at Roosevelt. I went to the University of Sioux Falls where I ran track and field. Go Cougars! These are my parents, Martha and Toby. They live in Sioux Falls now and they moved here when I moved here. And I have one sister. Her name is Carrie. Her husband is Ben and they have a son, Saul, and a daughter, Lou. This is my husband, Mr. Anderson. He is a teacher at Roosevelt High School. You may have him next year, and you may have had him as a football coach last year as he coaches the 7th graders. Some fun facts about me. I've had 4 knee surgeries. I love tacos and enchiladas. My favorite colors are seafoam and purple. I love candles, coffee, and reading, and I enjoy salty snacks rather than sugary ones. My favorite snack is salt and vinegar chips, any kind. Some of my expectations this year. It is my expectation that all students will be active participants in their own learning. So that means that you log into Schoology every day, you show up, and you do your activities and ask any questions that you have. You're going to be a high schooler next year, and it's time to start taking responsibility for your education. I believe it's my responsibility to facilitate and encourage your discussion so you are learning from your peers and from trial and error. I expect all students to be honest, kind, and hardworking. If you fail to meet any of these expectations, I will reach out via email, phone call, or a virtual meeting to you and your parents. By the end of 8th grade math, you will be able to use expressions and equations, including modeling and association in bivariate data with a linear equation and solving linear equations and systems of linear equations. You will be able to grasp the concept of a function and use functions to describe quantitative relationships. And you will be able to analyze 2- and 3-dimensional space and figures using distance, angle, similarity, and congruence. And finally, you will understand and apply the Pythagorean theorem. So while right now those words might sound like gibberish to you, by the end of the year, you will be masters at all of those things. I'm going to link in a Schoology how-to video for those of you who just need a little refresher, or any of you who were not at school here at Memorial last year. Schoology is where you will find all of your assignments, any quizzes, their tests will be on there, discussion boards, and any other resources you may need. Games, activities, things like that. So there will be a video that specifically shows you how to use Schoology. It's time for your first assignment as an 8th grade math student. You're going to go to a website. I'm going to send you the link on Schoology. It's called Desmos, and it looks like this. You're going to work through each of these questions, and all you're doing is just introducing yourself to me. All of these questions are a little personal, so you won't see any of your peers' responses. You will only, I will be the only one who can see the responses. Some of them are a little silly, but most of them just help me get to know you as a student. Your second assignment is a Flipgrid introduction video where you will introduce yourself to the whole class. It's called Me by the Numbers, and I will send that link as well on Schoology. And here's what the intro page says. Welcome to 8th grade math. I'm so excited to be your teacher. We will have a super 8 year. I would love for you to introduce yourself using 3 numbers that describe you. Think about numbers that are important to you and tell us why. For example, I would choose the numbers 8, 30, and 58.9. 8 because I got married on July 8th. 30 was my basketball number all of middle school and high school. And 58.9 is the fastest I ever ran my 400-meter dash. Now you try. Remember, be creative. Good luck!